Welcome to From the Pages, and today we're opening WWF Program Volume 149 from 1987, a snapshot of the World Wrestling Federation at the absolute peak of its national expansion, its merchandising explosion, and its larger-than-life presentation. And this program wastes absolutely no time establishing who this world belongs to. The opening impression is loud, confident, and unmistakable. Hulk Hogan stands at the center of the World Wrestling Federation, positioned as champion, standard bearer, and target. The framing immediately makes it clear that this is not a calm reign. Hogan is presented as a man surrounded, pressured, and constantly challenged, yet still standing as the face of the company and the symbol of Hulkamania. Flip through, and the program opens wide with a sweeping WWF Superstars photo spread, a full visual roster of the Federation at this moment in time. Babyfaces, villains, tag teams, managers, all placed together as a snapshot of the WWF landscape in late 1987. The purpose is simple and effective. This is the world Hogan rules over, and it is crowded with threats, egos, and ambition. The publication and credits pages ground the program in its official voice, Titan Sports. Publication stamps its authority here, reminding the reader that this is the WWF's own narrative, produced, curated, and presented from inside the machine. Nothing accidental, nothing unofficial. That ecosystem expands immediately with WWF magazine promotions, encouraging fans to stay plugged in beyond the arena. The WWF isn't just a wrestling company, it's a media network, and this program reinforces that idea at every turn. Alongside it, Just Say No to Drugs. Public service message featuring Billy Jack Haynes places the Federation firmly in the cultural moment of the late 80s, aligning wrestling with broader social messaging. Then comes one of the most unforgettable advertisements of the era. WWF Superstars ice cream bars. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate coating, and cookie toppers stamped with wrestler images, loudly endorsed by Jimmy Mouth of the South. Heart. This ad doesn't just sell dessert. It sells WWF as part of everyday life. Wrestling isn't confined to the ring. It's in freezers, on street corners, and in the hands of kids lining up at vendors. The program pivots hard into violence with a feature on Demolition. Axe and Smash are presented as more than a tag team. They are a wrecking crew. Their look, their brutality, and their rule-breaking approach are emphasized repeatedly. Mr. Fuji's presence looms large, portrayed as the mind sharpening their chaos into something even more dangerous. Demolition isn't reckless anymore. They're focused, and that makes them terrifying. From there, the spotlight snaps back to the top with Hulk Hogan besieged from all sides. This feature frames the WWF World Champion as a man under siege. Challenger after challenger is stacked against him. Killer Khan with his martial arts background and Fuji's guidance. Kamala, the unpredictable Ugandan headhunter, one-man gang, massive yet agile. And Macho Man Randy Savage, clever, ruthless, and experienced. Hogan's own words reinforce the message. Belief in the fans, a belief in Hulkamania, and belief that no matter the threat, he will fight on. The WWF's growing home video empire is pushed next through a Coliseum video advertisement highlighting tape releases featuring Jake the Snake, Roberts, and the collections of the Federation's most unusual and brutal moments. Wrestling is no longer just live. It's replayable, collectible, and owned. Next, the tone shifts to arrogance with the Honky Tonk Man, playing up to the people. As Intercontinental Champion, Honky Tonk is portrayed as completely disconnected from reality, mistaking booze for love and hostility for admiration. His Elvis-inspired persona, paired with Jimmy Hart's constant interference, fuels the hatred. The program lines up challenger after challenger: Jake Roberts, Coco B. Ware, Billy Jack Haynes, Tito Santana, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Junkyard Dog, Ken Patera, all men the fans would gladly cheer to take the title from him. Subscription offers follow, reinforcing WWF Magazine as essential reading, before the program dives into smugness with Danny Davis. How long will he smirk? Davis is framed as undeserving, protected, and irritating. His alliance with Jimmy Hart and the Hart Foundation is emphasized, along with fluke victories and avoided accountability. Koko B. Ware is positioned as the looming reckoning. Tag team danger resurfaces with the Islanders turned into sharks. Haku and Tama are described as predators, circling and striking with precision. Their alliance with Bobby the Brain Heenan transforms them from contenders into calculated threats, with the Can-Am connection squarely in their sights. A bright tonal shift follows with the Oxy Ziddles sweepstakes advertisement, complete with puzzles, prizes, and the promise of a Nissan 300 ZX. Wrestling imagery bleeds into consumer culture once again. The program resets the stakes with Race for the Belts, laying out the championship picture across the federation. Hulk Hogan's WWF World Championship, the Women's Championship scene with Fabulous Moolah and Debbie Combs, the Intercontinental title locked in the Honky Tonk Man's grasp, and the Hart Foundation anchoring the tag division. Short updates roll through Keep an Eye On, touching on Tito Santana's conditioning, Ken Patera's conflict with the Heenan camp, Koko B. Ware's pursuit of justice, the Killer Bees chasing tag gold, and King Kong Bundy's looming return. Merchandise takes center stage with LJN Toys advertisements, rings, action figures, bendums, thumb wrestlers, and Hulkamania workout gear, turning the WWF into something you don't just watch, but own. Mail order forms for back issues and programs reinforce that WWF history is something to collect and preserve, and the program closes with a back cover feature on Danny Davis, his image locking him in as a villain fans are desperate to see punished. This issue of WWF Program Volume 149 doesn't just preview matches. It sells a world, heroes under siege, villains thriving on hate, titles under constant threat, and wrestling as spectacle, culture, and commodity all at once. If this took you back, say, where it hit. If you lived this era, tell us what you remember, like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives pulled straight from the pages. See you next time. Farewell from the Empire State.